right here, and yes, it's time. They released a new special program, so I have to make a special program video, as well as the Vivian and Hugo pre-release guide video, which will come out tomorrow after this video is uploaded on my channel. So yeah, but I'm gonna be going over this special program pretty quickly because well, a new Marvel Rivals update dropped and I have to play. So yeah, but I will go over the special program in greater detail because I do love Zenless Zone Zero. So without any further ado, let's just get this started. So this is the special program for 1.7, Bury Your Tears with the Past. That is the 1.7's title, I guess. So judging by the title, I guess I could probably see the conclusion of the epilogue for the season 1 of Zenless Zone Zero. So after this, we are immediately going to be going to 2.0 or season 2. That's what the devs are calling this. So yeah, but this is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to be seeing the conclusion of Hugo and Vivian and also uncovering the truth about the Exaltists and as well as Hugo's plans and, well, the conclusion of season 1. So yeah, they do showcase a lot of things here. They showcased how we are going to be sneaking in tops or some secret facility with Vivian, which is pretty cool. They also showcased a lot of stuff as well, like some scenes with Vivian as well. They're gonna be showcasing a lot of things, and of course, they did tease this already in the dev talk, but I guess I can talk about her. This is Yishuan, which is a Void Hunter. It's a Void Hunter character or a Void Hunter status character. So she basically is just like a Miyabi-esque character. It looks like she's going to be pretty powerful. She is going to be featured in 2.0. She is an important character. That's what the devs say about Yishuan. So yeah, I guess just keep in mind, well, at least before you summon for Vivian and Hugo, that Yishuan is going to be up in the horizon, as well as that little Tiger Thyron in the Hollow Zero. So yeah, both of those characters are going to be featured in the future because Yishuan is that Tiger Thyron girl's master. So yeah, so I guess just keep in mind that we are going to get Yishuan in the future, so maybe you might save your polychromes for that, because Void Hunters are pretty broken. I mean, Miyabi is the best agent in the game, so maybe Yishuan might be the best agent in the game as well. So yeah, I guess just keep that in mind when going through this special program. So yeah, but anyways, enough about that. You want to see more info about this special program, right? So right here they showcase the epilogue, or at least the conclusion of the epilogue, Bury Your Tears with the Past, which is pretty cool. We're gonna be seeing the conclusion. They also showcase some teasers. We're going to be getting a Vivian teaser with a Vivian character demo, as well as a EP of Hugo, which is going to be pretty nice. For me, it's just going to be thumbnail material, so yeah. But now it's time to go over Vivian gameplay. So she is a Ether Anomaly agent. I'm going to be playing this as I commentate here. So Vivian is pretty cool. She can be both an on-field and off-field DPS, but she is mostly tailored to an off-field. So as you see here, with her basic attack, she does do ether damage, and she goes into a state where she's in a flight feather state, which is when she flies. So yeah, as you see here, bam, she flies, and then you can do a normal attack after that to basically just plunge on the enemy. There we go. You can also do special as well. That also triggers that too. So it's pretty cool that we are able to do this. By the way, they do talk about the mechanic behind Vivian, which is the parasol mechanic, which is the top left thing. So right here. So she gets flight feathers. When she consumes the flight feathers, she gets guard feathers, which is pretty cool. You can transform guard feathers into more flight feathers, etc. It's just like it's just a Vivian mechanic. So once you get all flight stacks, you can get some guard stacks. Once you get guard stacks, you're able to swap off a Vivian, and then you can consume it looks like 2 stacks right here. You can pay attention right here. She consumes 2 stacks if you do a anomaly thing or a EX attack, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty cool. She is basically just a off-field she's just an off-field anomaly DPS. They do showcase right here her core passive, so this does explain it all. So when she hits an enemy with a feather bloom, they receive 1 extra instance of anomaly damage based on the current attribute anomaly. So she can fit on basically any team, which is pretty nice. And she also, right here, will be inflicting Vivian's prophecy on the enemy, which gives her a special attribute anomaly, which I think you would see here once they swap here. Yeah, a bloom. A bloom is the special anomaly that she produces. It's basically just another form of disorder. She is just a disorder supporter, which is pretty cool. I mean, you get a bloom and disorder, which is just pretty nice. It's just free stacks. This does just mean that we just got a Miyabi buff. I mean, we get a Miyabi and a Yanagi buff because Yanagi's damage gets increased per disorder. Her disorder damage is crazy. A bloom is kind of sort of away. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a bloom is disorder because it is the gray. It's gray. Gray is disorder. So even though it is by a different name, it is still a disorder attribute anomaly, which is pretty nice. So this means that you can basically stack as much disorder damage as you want on Yanagi and Miyabi. This is going to be their best partner, by the way. Miyabi gets stacks based on how much disorders you have, which is pretty nice. 2 stacks for a disorder. Yanagi just increases disorder damage in general. So yeah, Vivian's going to be really good on those teams. So yeah, they showcase more gameplay here. She is able to stack up all of her buffs right there, gets the guard stacks, and then you swap off, and then Vivian goes for right here, consumes 2 stacks per EX, which is pretty nice. So yeah, she looks pretty consistent. Honestly, looks pretty good in general. I'm gonna be going over more of her in greater detail in the next video, which is the pre-release guide video. They also showcased Hugo Vlad. He is a ice attack agent with a very unique playstyle, I would say. So he is basically a DPS. Sure, he is. I mean, he's an attack agent, so he has to be a DPS, right? But he's a unique DPS. He is weird. He is really weird. So, his basic attacks are pretty cool. I mean, he's able to charge up his basic attacks to shoot with his weapon, which is the briefcase or scythe. I guess you could just think of him as like a Ruby character. So, he is able to use his special. This is his special attack, which looks pretty nice. But, yeah, it does do like big ice damage, which is pretty cool. But you saw there, right? The unique effect that Hugo applies. So, in the core passive, they tell you this. So, Hugo's crit rate and crit damage increases after you do a chain or you stun an enemy. When you use a EX, special, or ultimate, you will hit a stun enemy with Total Eyes. Once you inflict it with Total Eyes, they basically become unstunned and then get accumulated days, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Also, his attack gets increased by the number of stun agents you have on the team. You see what I mean by he's weird? He just needs stun agents. That's it. That's all he needs. You run 2 stun agents. That's how you play Hugo, which is really really weird. But yeah, that's Hugo's gameplay. You just need 2 stun agents, which is pretty unique for a agent comp. But you do need it for Totalize. Totalize is going to be his most overall, his best damaging playstyle, because you need to stun the enemy first. Once you stun the enemy, you just press EX special or ultimate, and then you do Totalize. That is his gameplay in a nutshell. They showcase it again right here. So when you do Lycon, so as you see there, Lycon's gonna be stunning the enemy. I think they showcase it here. So let's see. So yeah, the enemy is gonna be stunned by Lighter, and then Lycon goes into an additional ability which procs his core passive additional ability, which gives stun damage multiplier, I'm pretty sure, and as well as ice damage bonus to Hugo. And then look at how much Hugo does with Totalize. Kablamo! That hits hard. That's going to hit hard. And the enemy gets days too. It gets accumulated days, which means that you can go back to your stun agents, stun them again, do Totalize with Hugo, and then rinse and repeat the cycle until you basically defeat the enemy. That is a pretty cool and unique playstyle, honestly. Hugo is honestly really cool. I mean, besides like the animations and stuff, this is going to be a very interesting playstyle, because a lot of the new agents actually have very unique playstyles. Vivian is like a disorder supporter. Hugo is like a Totalize DPS. It's going to be very interesting, because there is a lot of DPSs in this game now that just have unique playstyles. Like Ellen plays way differently than like someone like Soldier 11 or Haramasa or Sandy. Yeah, this is going to be going to be a very interesting update. So yeah. They also showcase right here the new Bangboo, Robin. Robin is a very unique Bangboo. So, Robin is the first Bangboo where his additional ability, or ability B, only needs 1 agent from a faction. Yeah, you heard me right. 1 agent. You know, there are Bangboo in the game that need 2 agents. Like Gulliver, for example, they need 2 Section 6. For Snap, they need 2 Stars of Lyra. For Renmocus, you need 2 Sons of Caledon. No, for Robin, you just need 1. Yeah, you just need 1 Mockingbird agent. That's it. Once you do that, though, he supports the Mockingbird agent based on what attribute the Mockingbird agent is. So for Vivian, since she is Ether, Robin is going to support Vivian with his own attribute anomaly, which is going to be Ether in her case. If you use Hugo, then Robin supports Hugo with Ice attribute anomaly, which is really interesting. This means that he's versatile on anything that is part of Mockingbird, which is really cool. Also, they showcased a new free-to-play Bangboo called Overtime Boo. So it does do like a charge startup where it like types on a computer, and then it gets angry and then throws the computer at he throws a computer at the enemy. That's the Bangboo. I'm pretty sure, just like most Bangboo in the game, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be pretty good. I mean, Batty Boo is pretty good, as well as Sumo Boo. Sumo Boo was also pretty good too. There's gonna be I'm pretty sure Overwork or Overtime Boo is going to be a pretty good Bangboo. So yeah. They also showcased right here the new banners. Oh boy. They look pretty interesting. So in Signal Search 1 for Phase 1, you have Vivian as well as her W engine, Flight of Fancy. Pretty cool. I will be going over her in greater detail again in the next video that I'm going to be uploading tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. For Phase 2, you probably know who it's going to be. It's Hugo Vlad. So, well, let's just wait for the program to swap to Hugo Vlad, which should be any instance right there. Yeah. So yeah, Hugo Vlad. So it's S rank event exclusive with a W engine Myriad Eclipse, which is just a W engine that looks like a ring. Yeah, that's his W engine. They also showcased some other agents as well that will be rerunning with them, which are pretty interesting agents, honestly. So the first one is Jane. Jane Doe. Jane Doe is still the best physical DPS in the game. So if you are desperate and wanting a physical DPS, there's your answer. But at the same time, you don't really need Jane because Piper exists. So if you build your Piper really well, you don't need Jane, honestly. If you do want like the big power boost, and if you really want to maximize on physical damage, then yes, Jane Doe is worth it. But if you don't need Jane Doe, and if you're fine with Piper, then skip Jane Doe. That's all I'm gonna say. But in general, she is pretty good. I mean, I use her a lot, so yeah. She doesn't really need that much to build with. All she needs is attack, AP, and that's pretty much it. Yep, that's how you build Jane Doe. You maximize on AP to basically get guaranteed crits on your anomaly attacks. That is how Jane works. So yeah, pretty easy to build if you do decide to get Jane for yourself. As for the Phase 2 rerun, it is interesting. Lighter! Everyone already knows how good this man is. He's busted. He supports fire and ice agents. Guess who's on 1.7? Hugo Vlad, who is a ice agent. So this means that if you are going to be a Hugo Vlad main, Lighter is a must pick up. He's really good. He debuffs fire and ice resistances for enemies, which means that your fire and ice agents just hit harder in general. Yeah, he's just really busted. Pair him up with basically any fire and ice agent, he pops off. And he stuns very fast too, especially if you have high impact on him. He just melts through the daze bar. It's not funny. He's really good. Especially if you do dodge attacks. If you do dodge attacks, he just does his aura move, and the enemy gets stunned in like 3 seconds. That's how good he is. He's just really good. So if you don't have Lighter yet, and if you really do want a stun agent, he is a must pick up. You will definitely not regret it. He's really good. And that's basically it for the agents. They also showcase here Robin. You can pick Robin for your Bang Boo, and then you could summon for Robin. Obviously, I'm going to be summoning for him. I have a lot of Boo Pawns to spend, so yeah. They also showcase Overtime Boo, which is a free-to-play Bang Boo that you could get from doing a flower event in this game. So yeah. And of course, they have these daily logins. We have the 10 tapes, as well as the 10 Boo Pawns. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. They also showcased a lot of cool things, like the profiles. So, I'm going to permanently have Vivian's profile on my thing because she is currently my favorite character in this game. So, I can't wait to pull for Vivian. But, they also showcased right here some other cool things like agent hangouts. You can hang out with them, with Vivian and Hugo, which is pretty cool. They also showcased some wallpapers. Look at that, pretty cool. I mean, the Vivian wallpaper looks really nice. They also showcased Hugo there, which should be appearing right now. Yep, with the wine bottles. Yeah, he's pretty cool. So, yeah, I just can't wait. These are pretty cool. Here is the redemption code, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna expire anyway, but it's called Mockingbird. So yeah, make sure you redeem it. But now it's time to talk about events. So, the event right here is a flower arranging event where you can get your overtime boo. This is where you get, your free-to-play Bang Boo. But you basically arrange flowers and pots for, customers. So it's basically just like a flower sorting game, mini game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's just a relaxing event. So yeah, really nothing special. Once you get enough experience, or I guess if you're deep enough into the event, you get to get the free mode where you get to design your own pot, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it's pretty really cool. They also have a limited time reward right here besides the overtime boo. We get right here a commemorative photo of the flower event, which is pretty nice. It just means, well, you played the flower event. That, I guess that's just how it is. They also, right here, you could bring your agents to the flower shop, which is pretty nice, because it's a permanent thingy, so it's pretty cool. So yeah. They also showcase right here, Marcel Group. Remember this thing? Remember the Fall Guys event? Well, get ready, because we have ranked Fall Guys. You heard me right. Ranked Fall Guys. Are you serious? Ranked Fall Guys? Okay, well, I know I'm gonna be trying to go for the gold medal. Or, yeah, right here. I'm pretty sure this is just Grandmaster. Yeah, I guess you could just think of it like the... I guess this is just, this is just Marvel Rivals ranks. You got bronze, silver, gold. That looks like platinum, but that also could be diamond because there's a diamond. And then it's purple. That's GM. Or Celestial, I guess. But, yeah, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, Grandmaster? Or, I guess, Bamboo Master? I guess that's what, I guess they would call it. But, as you see here, this doesn't look bad. Because look at the rankings. I mean, the de-ranking system looks pretty okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look bad. I mean, you get like -20 on like the falling event, which is okay, I guess. But the racing event, it's guaranteed points. So I guess you want to get points, as much points as you can, which is really nice. But yeah, make sure to get to GM, boys. Get to GM to prove that you are the best Bamboo. Yeah, the best ranked Bamboo ever. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty easy to get the highest rank. I am gonna be doing this. I'm probably gonna make a video about this, honestly. Just make a ranked Bamboo video. Because why not? So yeah. But besides that, we have a Tale Through the Looking Glass, which is just a yeah, it's one of these events where you put the agent in and then you wait a bit and then you get rewards for it. That's basically it. Yay! Pretty cool, right? So yeah, really nothing special there. It's just free rewards, so make sure you do that. They also, right here, you get to keep the story that you made as well at the end of the event, which is pretty cool. I mean, you get to, it's just a choose your own story type of thing. So yeah. Springtime snapshots. You just take pictures of agents. That's it. Yeah, so you basically choose the best setting and then you match the specific requirements and then you snap photos. That's basically it. So yeah, nothing really special there. Savor the Flavor citywide delivery. This thing is back, so you get to help the Bamboo deliver some food to lucky customers, just like the last event. So yeah, really nothing special there. It's just the same event again. As for the other events, they rotate Shiyu and Deadly Assault just like always. We also have double drops for both discs and right here HIA. Pretty nice. And now they talk about some optimizations. So right here you get to mark disc as discard. Pretty cool, right? You get to lock and discard, which is pretty cool. You get to mark these on discard. Right here, you get to basically, you can basically, after you do the 3 free runs where you get the free mats, you get to immediately start again on the Pursuit to the Depths mode. So basically, you don't have to go back in the menu and just do it. They also added voice lines for every agent right here when you take a picture, which is pretty cool. It just makes the interactions all the more interesting. I think that's basically it though. Yeah, that's it. That's the special program. So yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I would say it is jam-packed. There is a lot of content to do. And we get to know what the ending is of the story. And so far, the story for the epilogue is pretty good. So I really am excited to know what happens. So yeah. And that's basically it for this ZZZ special program. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video and if you want to see more content like this in the future, be sure to support the channel by leaving a like and subscribing. It really does mean a lot if you do support the channel. Helps me keep me motivated and making more videos for you guys. So if you do support the channel, thank you guys so much for doing so. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And as for the comments, what do you think about this special program? You think it's good? You think it's bad? Are you excited for Vivian? Are you excited for Hugo Vlad? Are you going to be saving for Yishuan? Or are you going to be skipping everything entirely and just going for the rerun agents? Or are you excited for the new story? Let me know in the comments down below. There is a lot to discuss, so I would like to see your guys' opinions down below. I will be responding to as many of you as I can. And as always, thank you guys for watching again and sticking around. Thank you guys for watching this special program, and I'll see you guys in the next gotcha video.